Hey guys, welcome back to Movie Idol. So, I think I may have found who Negan has killed, and my proof is, well, I'm going to show you my proof. I'm sure, like many of you, I've been trying to figure out who Negan has killed, and it's the worst cliffhanger ever. The first thing I tried to do was count syllables, or phrases that he said. Like, I would number them numerically. So I drew out the scene, and we would have Negan's RV on top, and Negan was somewhere in the middle here, around this area. And then I know we had Rick not directly in center, it was kind of more to the left, and then it was followed by Maggie, Abraham, Michonne, and then you would have Daryl, Rosita, and Glenn. And then on the other side of Rick you would have Sasha, Aaron, Carl, and Eugene. So I figured, okay, we know from the scene that he did start with Rick and he moved his way towards Glenn. And so with Rick, it goes eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And then when he says catch, it's somewhere between Rosita and Glenn. And I know this because when he says a tiger, he's back to Daryl. And then he'll continue on with the song. And he's like, by the toe. And however he's going throughout that. And this is where it begins to get very difficult because the numbers, it's very sporadic and you can't figured it out at all. Like by 10 you're like, what? But the thing is, by 11 you do know it's Carl. So when he's smiling in that one scene, you do know that he's pointing at Eugene, but it starts to get really messed up and he goes everywhere and it's just a huge mess. It's just fuck it. But I do have some more proof, and the proof that I do have is that whoever he did kill, if you notice the position of the characters, they're all facing the RV. And whoever he did kill was not facing the RV. If you looked really fast, it's very, very fast. And here, I'll show you right here. When he's going down, you don't see the RV in the back. It is completely black. And if you notice, there is a tree right there. And that tree is on the side left to Eugene. So based on that, whoever Negan did kill had to have been on the right side of the group. And the only person who was really out in the open was Glenn. He was kind of separated from the group. If he were to look directly ahead of him, he wouldn't see the RV. He would see a blank space. The saviors and stuff were all over the place, but they weren't in that area. And if you notice earlier in the scene, you do see that one specific white skinny tree in that area. If this proof isn't enough for you yet, there's a video that surfaced online slowing down that horrific death, and if you listen, you can hear whoever it is, which I think is Glenn, you can hear Glenn saying Maggie. It's very, very hard. If you can listen closely, you do hear people screaming Glenn. And here, I'll just play the clip for you and you guys can check it out for yourself. So yeah, there you have it. My prediction is it is Glenn. It is very, very predictable, and I feel like, yeah, why would you, people are saying, why, I've seen them all the time in the comments, people are saying, why would you think it was Glenn? You know, that's just so predictable. Why would they make you wait all summer for that death? And it's like, you know what, I think the studio would want to keep it to the comics to please fanboys and whatnot, and I think why couldn't it be Glenn? They can still make that very, very harsh. If they showed his death in a very gruesome way and brought it to the table in that way, they can still pull it off. So yeah, here's my proof that it was Glenn, and I will bet all the money in the world that it is him. Who do you guys think it is? Is this enough proof for you? For more movie news and reviews, subscribe here at Movie Idol.